I'll start saying it in every class. Okay, it's really important. Because I had people on the midterm last semester still not make a distinction between the thick and thin lines. Okay? So I'm going to stop you for now working on the homework because I passed out some sheets on your table, so everyone should get one of these. And Skylar, this one's going to show you an answer to your question. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is look at the drawing and picture it in 3D and see if there are any errors on any of the orthographic views. On the multi-views correct, is there anything missing? So I want you to look at that first.
Well, it's because this line right here isn't straight. Yeah. That's what I mean. This line isn't straight, so this is two pieces.
It's just like the outer piece is this angle.
Okay, so first, can you distinguish between the visible lines, the hidden lines, and the center lines on here? Is it obvious that the visible lines are thicker? Okay, so this is what I should see when you turn in homework, okay? And Skylar, you had the question about the center line here, whether there's center lines on semicircles, and yes, they are. Okay. All right, so using that sheet, I'm gonna go on to our Canvas page. And there's another way that can help you draw all the multi-views, and it's by using points and lines and planes and labeling things. So what I'm doing is I'm going back to class 3 again. Class 1, class 2, class 3. Okay, and I'm going to open this that says multi-view labeling, points and planes. So take a look what this exercise did. Is it took the isometric view, and then when drawing the front, top, and right side view, they used the sides that were labeled to denote it. So when we're looking from the front, what planes should we see? Certainly we should see plane 2. We should see a little bit of plane 8. We should see the side 6. And that's really it. On the right side, we're going to see 9 and 8. We're going to see 3 and 5. And notice 5 is, the word is foreshortened again because it's really angled. We only see one side of it. And then we're going to see, we don't see anything else. They're putting an arrow that 4 is right here. You can't really see it. And then from the top, you're seeing side 1, 5, 7, and part of 8. So this is a tool to use when you're trying to picture it in 3D. If this is helpful, label the sides. Label the sides on the isometric and then be sure that you're showing them on here. Another thing you could do is you could look at it in terms of points. So this is sides, right? And usually sides are labeled with letters, not numbers. Usually the points are labeled with numbers. So take a look at this. And in the front, this point says 13,14. Does it make sense? At that point, you can see 13, but behind 13 is number 14. And here, at this point, you can see 1, and point 2 is in the back. You can't see it. And then 4 and 3, and 5 and 6. And then here's 11 and 12. and 11 and 12 are only in the front, and then 9 and 10, but 9, you could see 8, and 10 is 7. And from the top view, here's point 8, but down below is 14, so this point conveys 8 and 14. So these are other ways of trying to look at this in 3D. You can look at it as labeling sides, you can look at it as labeling points. So what do I want you to do on here? I'm going to do an activity. Hang on a sec. So what I want you to do is I want you to label both the points and the lines. So why don't we do it here? Points, I'm sorry, points and planes. So let's get so that we're all doing using the same notation. Let me put it up here first. Okay, so let's label the sides, and I'm going to use letters. So here's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and then K is what you can't see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay? And now let's do numbers. Oh, and L could be that way. Thanks, Skylar. Yep, L is in the back. Right. Are there any other sides that I missed? Edward, what?
The bottom side?
Oh, the bottom side. Yeah, I guess we could do that one too, M. Okay, now let's use points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What else am I not seeing?
There's two hidden,
The one,
you have two hidden points.
but is it two? Because this is flat, flush, it's only one. The bottom left back corner.
No, because that piece is at an angle. The point 20
Ah,
actually is.
yeah, you're right, you're right. So down here, we'll call that 21. And then the complete back, I'll just write back, left, bottom, corner, and we'll call that 22. So using the points and the planes now label the planes and the points on these drawings. You're working your design piece.
Transfer the points and letters to the orthographic.
Well, did you use the pencil sharpener? Did it work?
I put it back in the drawer. It's very hard to
Oh my God. more hands. I don't think I have one.
The side plan where 21 is. Because we got a K in here.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Across from J, should there be another line that isn't K? K should be the two.
Yeah. Across from J, there should be another plane. What are we up to? M, N? Good.
Wait, is there a J?
In the end, you're not really gonna see any of them, right? If you're doing the front, the right side, and the top, you're not gonna see M,
No, they're not.
you're not gonna see J, K, you're not gonna see
It's
N.
diagonal.
So if we don't see them, we don't have to
You
label
do
it?
see,
No.
Okay.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah, Edward.
Look, here, this is N. That's N. It comes in.
No, it's correct, because it's the center point of this part. Right, and then this is just,
So 22 is right here, 20 is right here.
oh, yeah, you know what happens? When you draw things on AutoCAD, you don't have a lot of control. Well, actually, you have a lot of control, you can change the line type scale, but it's a pain. So a lot of times, even though the rule is that it's supposed to look like this, sometimes it comes out like that. Correct, that's right.
On this one.
That's it. The one you have A on, it's supposed to be.
That means I think we're missing so there's, so where N is now, a new side we created, this is N, right? It's like that slant. So where the slant meets the straight edge right here. 21, and then, okay, no, I guess we got it, yeah. 22.
One even more than that. 22,
22. Okay, I guess we got it.
and plus the count is seriously long. Or 20, no, 22. What's
11.
Did you put 11?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, probably.
One is here. Ah.
Yeah.
There's another corner.
And the last one you just see J and I, right? And the last one, would you like to label this corner right here?
Yeah.
We'll call that 13, 17, and 19.
Yes.
13, 15, 17.
Yeah, that point is 7, 11, and 10.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so 7, 11.
So that's what?
why behind the point is 11 is visible.
Yeah.
Oh,
10.
yeah, so you label them even if you can't see them.
21.
It's where I picture the cameras, you label them even if you can't see it. You just know that that point represents the depth too. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another point missing?
Goes through the line of.
Goes through where? The 21.
So if we keep going to the other corner. So it will be behind 9. If you look at the profile.
Point two.
Yeah, that's this point.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just too complicated for me to write it. Thanks for pointing it out.
Thank you. Problem 19.
76, 32.
Hey Zoe? Yes. This was attached to your homework. That's for the next, that's next homework.
Yeah, that's a
Just when you're looking for it now, you know where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, last semester I had 7
21, okay, I don't know. I think 21 is attached to the 21
Robert. It was,
direct.
this was attached to your homework. That's good. Yeah.
21 is directly.
Got it?
We got that. Wouldn't there be another point on the back side of 10? You look at 10, you go across. So it would be,
So here's 20.
yeah, so if you go to
The bottom
the
of
top,
20.
the top view,
Okay.
should be the top left corner on the top view there.
19. Down below.
19,
22?
above that, in between 19 and 22.
No, it's one flat side.
Okay.
I think this is vertical, I don't think so. You guys think there's a corner? I don't think so. There's nothing between 22 and 19.
It's just flat, so there's nothing else straight.
Right, okay, yeah, the top
Yeah.
view. The top view
Okay.
is better.
Yeah, I like the one since the red one. We're debating. I don't like, I have
Yeah, you just.
if I make it. And I don't, all of my look like this. See, this is from, this one. Like everything.
Yeah. So right here, he goes like.
And then.
It just goes down. And that's the corner right there.
What? Yeah. And each box is a different runner, and we're all making.
You touched the homework by accident.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, once you finish this activity, then you can go back to the homework. Well, I guess we don't have too much time left. Let me give this out. Zoe. Peter.
How that, everyone's life differently, and
So I have, all the homework solutions are posted on Canvas. So I made comments on your homework, but look at the solutions too, because there'll be more details. Andrew. Edwin. Roland.
yeah, so it's like, yeah, I guess you could say that
Victor.
metaphor has changed because, well, if it.
Sergio. Serge. You like Serge better, right?
Region could,
Dakota.
it definitely has.
Miles.
What is it gonna be? So it's more. It's like.
Abraham. Nana.
Yes.
Kitty. I don't think so.
It's definitely.
I have the solutions.
I read the Maze Runner.
The solutions to this is posted as well. Sergio.